Hello everyone and welcome to the final episode of the Mercedes Challenge. One season winners wonders, you know. We're trying to win the championships in the very first season, and we've got two races to go, as you can see down at the bottom. We've got Las Vegas, and then we've got the Yas Marina circuit to end off the season as well. So we start with a little bit of a recap of the season. So Sakia, not even on the podium. Jeddah, not even on the podium. And then what happens in Melbourne? We pick up a nice 1-2. Hamilton and Russell picking up some awesome points there. The same happens in Baku as well. What an awesome weekend this was. Miami Gardens, Max took the win here. He's got, I believe, 7 race wins this season, and Lewis has 9. It's either that or the other way around. I can't really remember. Lewis is leading the championship. A big win in Imola, and Monte Carlo at Monaco, of course, was Perez. Barcelona was Max. In Montreal, another 1-2, but this time Lewis is P2, not P1. Austria, we had Lewis on the podium again, but Max won this race as well. Silverstone was not a good race for us, unfortunately. As you can see for the Red Bull cars, they did come 1-2, which was a great haul of points for them. Again, here in Budapest, I believe Max was P4. So they still increased their distance in the championship for the constructors, but Lewis closed in on the drivers in Spa. Another 1-2 Zandvoort, a 2-3 with Max there. Max again finishing P2 with Perez P3, but Lewis wins at Monza. Singapore was a great race as well. We didn't manage to win that one. Then we had Suzuka, a big 1-2 again. We've had quite a lot of 1-2s, but Red Bull as well have been right up there. Speaking of 1-2s, there we go in Austin. And Mexico City was a terrible race for Mercedes, but back to winning ways with a 1-2 in Brazil. And today we have Las Vegas, followed by the Yas Marina race. So it's going to be super interesting. Look at all the straights that we've got to deal with on this track. It's going to be super interesting to see. I've not done Las Vegas yet, so it's going to be very interesting if I can get good percentages, and what's going to happen, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And for the car on this one, I'm just going to try and copy Monza, really. So this is what we're going to go with. This is very close to Monza, but the rear wing. Ooh, do they want more rear wing? Really? Damn, where do we want to be? Maybe around here. We'll stick with this. We'll stick with this and see what it turns out like. Okay, let's simulate the practice sessions. I am praying that we get some good numbers. If they're terrible, maybe I should have done that myself. George P2, Lewis P5. Everyone's taking penalties here as well. So we get 83 and 82. So that satisfaction rating is actually pretty good for us. Just showing that it is pretty similar to Monza, which isn't too bad at all. And we'll take that satisfaction rating and we'll go into, oh, what a lovely place. Look at this. Las Vegas, lights shining. Oh, imagine being there. It would be absolutely insane, wouldn't it? But, you know, we've got a long way to go, of course. We'll be there for Q3. We'll do Q3. We'll watch the cars as we can try and take pole position. Everyone in the top 10 is taking penalties. Do we need car parts? ERS? Ooh. Right. That is a difficult situation, isn't it? But we'll stick with it. The gearbox is chilling, right? So let's use a worn gearbox here. ERS. Oh, it's okay. Gearbox. And we'll be able to get to Q3. We'll just save a little percentage, you know. A little percentage. I did not mean to qualify both sessions, but Lewis is on pole, even with a used up gearbox. And all the cars are taking penalties, which... Now, we are on the edge of needing to take penalties here. Car parts damage, gearbox. I think we might be okay to not require a penalty, but that may mean other cars will be very fast in the final race, which means we have to maximize points today. And of course, bring that home. So we're going to go medium hard. That looks to be the best option. Let's start the race. Las Vegas. Wait, whoa. Hold on a second. We got to change a few driver options to start with, guys. And this is how we're going to go. Let's go. And here the cars are on the grid. Oh, 1-2. There's a Red Bull on the second row. Who the hell is that? If that's Verstappen, Verstappen's P4 with a penalty. Maybe we should have taken one. because everyone else took one as well. Wow, that is pretty crazy, isn't it? But, I mean, we might as well watch it. Here is Leclerc behind us then. All these cars with penalties. I'm surprised why I thought like the top 8 would just shift below the next 8 cars. It just makes sense like that. But, I mean, I guess they put Verstappen down to like P10 and then P3 went to P10 and then P4 went to P10 and then they all just shuffled themselves back up into the top of the pack. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Still, why no ERS is on full still? I mean, let's ban some ERS, please. We'll be absolutely sending these tyres. I'm thinking possibly tyre degradation might be a little bit high. It's a lot of straights, so we'll just have to figure out how it goes. But this is looking like a nice track. A huge long straight with a massive, absolutely monstrous DRS straight as well. That is absolutely, look at that DRS straight. There are going to be high speed all the way down here. Is going to be absolutely insane. And hopefully, with that, if we're able to break DRS and then absolutely send it with our DRS, just train each other along, that would be insane. Well, we've not been able to pull away from Max, and he is fighting with Lewis. He's right next to him down the first straight. It's not really, where's the pit straight? It's sort of like on the pit. It's sort of like Singapore, where it sort of just like tucked him, so you missed the first part of the part of the track, which is strange. But yeah, these cars are here, then Stroll is way back there. And how I'm looking at this with Perez down the order, if he stays there and we stay in front of Verstappen, we'll be looking at a nice bit of work, really, and some nice points, hopefully. If we're able to keep the pace up, Verstappen on the soft is going to be crazy. I'm so sorry, how do you not overtake someone on this long straight? Let's go back to that long straight. Look at this. This straight, not so long. We're going to have to come off the tyres as well a little bit. That is a little bit sad. Hopefully we're able to stay with him. Yellow flags. Was that Alex Albon with a little crash? What's happened to you, Alex? He's moving now. He's moving now. But Hamilton. So we're going to get to this DRS point. And it's going to be DRS. Max is going to make the overtake. No doubt about it. Red Bull DRS is crazy anyways. So is ours. For the pace we're catching up to there. But of course they're on the soft as well, so that's going to give them a big boost. Well, this is quite interesting. So I've done a few laps with the tyres on a 2-bar, and we're not losing out to Verstappen at all, really. Instead of pushing the tyres, if we're on a 2-bar, we're still in the same sort of range, I guess, because the softs are getting absolutely chucked out the window right now. Yeah, maybe there's a little gap open, but the DRS is crazy that we're just able to stay within the regions, and if he's doing a one-stop early off the softs, we'll save a little bit of the tyres, or the tyres will be fine towards the end of this stint, that our hards will go longer. I'm guessing he's going to be boxed in a lap or two. Crazy, we can't even get past him just yet either. How about if we push now? Do you reckon we'll be able to make the overtake on the DRS and then gain over a second before the next DRS? And I don't know if that's possible because there's not many corners at all. Right, so we don't get him on the DRS, which is fine. Maybe this DRS will be able to take him, which is what I would like. So where the DRS is open now, but the blocking, it's not wide at all, is it? And he goes straight past. Oh, Hamilton, you're a little bit slow there, buddy. You're going to have to speed up a little bit. Oh, but now he's coming straight back at us. Oh, and he's boxing. He's boxing. If he boxes to the hards, genuinely, I will say thank you very much for the win. Because there's no way he wins the race from here with that strategy. And if he boxes to the softs, fair do, Max onto the hards, there's no way he wins from here. Absolutely no chance, I think. Because we will be flying right now on these tyres. That's okay for us so far. And after the box, guys, we're super close with Verstappen now. It's crazy. We're back in exactly the same spot as we were before. But our hard tyres have got an extra 10% wear on them. Of course, Russell, his tyres are pretty cold. But also, he has some gearbox wear, as you can see. That surely shouldn't slow us down too much. I think we'll be absolutely fine. Does he have another gearbox? I'm not too sure. Can't really remember. But we've got a big gap to the cars behind. A virtual safety car is out. That doesn't really mean much to anyone right now. I think we'll be okay. Okay, we've got a little gap in the time right now. Verstappen's 1.3 behind. I'm hoping we're able to push a little bit right now and increase that gap and leave him behind and secure some championships right now. That would be the best thing for us. The gap is not really increasing too much. It's almost at 3 seconds now. If we go another full lap around, the lap is quite long as well. Last lap time. What are we looking at? Last lap. Ooh, a VSC. Jesus Christ, this is a lot of DNS, isn't it? A 137, 138. Oh, the lap time is very quick from us as well. It's another VSC. I think we'll be okay on everything to just run it all steady for the time being. And it should be all good. Oh, red flag? Oh, why a red flag? What happened here, Nico? Well, that gap was for nothing then, wasn't it? What is he doing? So we are gonna restart P1 and P2. Oh, what do we do? We've got to go for the softs. It's the only thing we've got. 15 degrees. It's cold out there. It's very cold, but the only thing we've got is a fresh set of soft tires. So that's all we can really hope for. On the restart, there's only going to be 15 cars as another car that has crashed out. That's just the way it is. So let's get ready. 5 red lights. Everyone else is on the soft. Is that medium as well? Damn, we've got mediums in there. The soft has to be the way to go though, right? There's no way it's anything else. Right, we're ready to go. Here we go. Oh, who do we watch? Let's watch Verstappen. Verstappen's point of view from the cars in front. He's on the mediums too. A lot of medium runners. A lot of medium runners. And that would tell me, I think, having this set of soft, we're on the right tyre. And we'll be able to pull away from them. They started on the soft. Did we start on the soft? No, we started on the mediums when they was on the soft. And now, after the red flag, it's going to come back to bite them. And I think we'll be absolutely chilling. Last lap, I don't care. Let's look at the interval or leader. Does it make a difference? Yeah, I think this is the best interval. Look at the gap. Oh, the gap is unbelievable. Look at that. 1.7 seconds already. We're absolutely flying around here. I don't want to bend the tyres out too much. We on a... Don't fight the teammate, George. Let him win. Because we need him to. Oh, God. Well, we can't be letting him come back at us, can we?
We're low on battery at the moment.
Please, speed away from this man. Get away from him. That's what I want to see. Okay, well, Verstappen's closed right up to us. Russell is going to be deployed in a defensive way for the next few laps to try and create a little bit of a gap between them again. If Russell loses DRS, hopefully he can hold off Verstappen. Or if Verstappen overtakes him, we'll just have to re-overtake him. This guy, man. George sucks at defending. We've seen it all season long. He can't defend anyone. Oh, we won't even watch a replay. God, George, man, come on. We're gonna have to push back to get in front of this guy, which is no good. But at least there's a 2-second gap to Hamilton.
Just show me what you.
And now we're back in front again, which is lovely to see. But we don't have anything to push the car with, really. So that's just how it is, I guess. 2-second gap still. Well, 3 laps to go. I don't think there's anything wrong with us pushing everything until the end now. Apart from obviously Lewis's fuel. They just try and conserve that a little bit. Okay, now we're okay. The gap is still quite big, which is nice to see. 42%, 45%. The tyres are overheating. The Vries has crashed. What a shot. But we've got a 2-second gap in front of Russell to Hamilton. Even Max can't even catch us up right now. Now that we're pushing the soft, but they've got a lot of percentage left where we don't. But there's no way. Surely there's no way he can catch us up. God, oh, please save a little bit of fuel. If he gets overtaken, he gets overtaken. Which is not great. This is the last lap. We can't push the fuel at all with Russell. Maybe he ends up finishing in the P3 because of that. But we can deploy a little bit. This way the gap is huge. Please, can we catch up, Russell? please, Russell, you've got to be making the overtake. There's no way. DRS on the softs to the outside, makes the overtake. Verstappen crying. Verstappen keeps the spot. No, George. How have you lost the position, George? Unbelievable. And across the line, George Russell is going to finish P3. Unbelievably. Instead of picking up a P2. Wow, I had a great chance there. And he didn't come through with that. That is some sad news. What happens in Vegas? Win in Las Vegas. You know how it is, guys. We win the race. If we look at the Drivers' Championship now, that is, what, 20... Oh, is that 27 points? Is that the gap? Is it over? Is it a sprint race in the last race? I'm not sure if that confirms the victory or not. It's 30 minus 3. It's 27. 27 points is the gap right now. Is it a sprint race weekend? We might have won the championship after this race already. Look at the race win, baby. Let's go. I don't suppose you could be so much more excited than we are right now for winning that race and probably securing both championships for the team. And guys, of course, if you have made it this far, make sure you hit subscribe to the channel. Of course, it's the One Season Wonder series. We've got other series going on. We've got the AlphaTauri series as well. And also, I was thinking there's also the race replays from real life. God, get your cost cap. Get out. Get out. Cost cap find. I don't care, buddy. Race prep, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I don't care about race prep, man. Not bothered. So, not only can we see now Friday P1, P2, Saturday P3, Sunday race, unless we've got double points, which I've not heard about, it should be secured that the gap is 27 points to Max Verstappen, and in the constructors it's 80. Wow, 78 points gap to Red Bull. Lewis is going to win. George Russell's going to come in P2. So yeah, this is the championship. And that is the way it goes. Let's go into the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And to celebrate winning, guys, this is just the lowest person I could find. Sophia Flosh. She is gonna be in the car for the last race instead of George Russell. Higher. See you later, George Russell. For the last race of the season, we've got Sophia Flosh from F3 to F1 straight away to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We've got a woman in the car. And this is going to be the car setup for the last weekend of the season, guys. There is car 1 with Flosh and car 2 Hamilton. Let's go to the qualifying. I reckon she's going to be P20 because she's so low rated. That's just what I'm guessing, right? P16 on the mediums as well. Sophia Flosh is flying. Let's go. She's taken home 93% satisfaction as well. What a driver. Look at that girl go, baby. She's got to get some points. And the sun is beaming down on us at Abu Dhabi. We've got a woman in the car. Surely she's going to win some points. And well, seeing as we've changed it up, we've not got George Russell in the car for this race. He's a free agent. We've got Flo and Ham. Let's see, what can she do? We're going to put her on the OP run plan. What is she going to do? We won't even... There was the point in changing Hamilton. Surely Hamilton just flies around. Here we go, Sophia Flosh. Can you see her? Can you see her? There she is! There she is right there! Wait, she's right there! Oh my god, unbelievable. There she goes. Sophia Flosh. What can she do in the Mercedes car? I've never seen a car crash in qualifying, but there she goes. She's weaving. She's weaving. Okay, Sophia, sail her. Let's go. Give me some purple sectors. Come on. Give me some purples. If we see greens when the only cars in front of us is... Oh, she's got a purple sector 1. She's rapid. Let's go. This is... Oh, it's green. Oh, no. Oh, it's purple again. She is actually quicker than the Alfa Romeos. Let's go. You know what? That's not too bad at all. That is killer. Let's go. She's magical. Right, I don't want to send out Hamilton again. There's absolutely no need for that. She's coming in right now. Jesus, she's slow on the in-lap, isn't she? Are we going to need a second set? We've got loads of sets of tyres. We might as well send them back out. 122, we're going to go for 2, and then, what, 3? So, about 5 minutes. Alright, we'll send them out right about now. Boom, let's go, Flo. What a spot as well. So much room on the track for this out lap. And then the fast lap push is going to be absolutely killing it. Can we see some green sectors? Oh, no green sectors yet. Oh, why no green sectors? Why so slow? Was the first lap just so quick? Well, there we go. She might make it through into Q2, to be fair. Ooh, red flag. Who crashed? She survived! Let's go! Who crashed though? We didn't see anything for the red flag, so it just crashed. Cut off position, -2. Maybe she can make it. The run plan. It's going to stay the same. Compounds is fine. Same for Lewis. No messing about needed. Let's go. I can't believe she made it into Q2. And the flying laps will begin right now. We've got Hamilton's going to go first. He's followed by Leclerc, and then Flosh is third on the track. What a lap. Hamilton, the Ferrari is so slow. Flosh, P5. Hitting the end lap right now. Damn. We've only got one more attempt, Flosh, buddy. Come on. Right, these tyres are still pretty good. I don't know why. Why did it not do 2 flying laps? We'll do 1 more flying lap on this set of tyres. And I'll take control over it as well and see if we can get in them. Okay, we've got 2 green sectors. We might be looking at Flosh in Q3. Verstappen and Alonso are going to be quick though. We need to improve above Albon, maybe Hulkenberg as well. Let's see where she comes in. Across the line. Last corner, across the line. P10. She might make it. She might make Q3. This is going to be the best thing I've ever seen on this game. I swear. I don't know. Is there any point sending her out again? I think we skip to the end. And we hope for the best. I think she's going to make it into Q3, you know. There's the drop zone. The cars are going to come out, I think. Come on, buddy. No! She's out! Look at the gap as well. Oh, that is terrible. But some cars have... She even finished 13th. I really thought we was going to be safe. Sophia Flosh is out. So we'll simulate Q3, and it's going to be pole position. Lewis Hamilton. Ooh. What the hell is that? Is it 8 tenths slow? Wow, 8 tenths slower, Lewis. What is he doing? It's going to be the medium hards. Flosh is starting from P9 on the grid, which is probably not too bad, actually. From P13 up to P9 through grid penalties. And I'm going to guess Flosh crashes out. It'll be like one of our... Actually, the start of the season, we had a lot of cars crashing out. And she's already lost a place. I mean, she's lost 2 places. This is unbelievable. Come on, Flosh, buddy. You got this. You got this one. Stroll is on pole as well. Unbelievable. She's made 1 overtake. She's passed Magnussen. And the gap to the Williams cars is just increasing and increasing. Whilst this weekend may be about Sophia Flosh, of course, it's still about Lewis Hamilton winning the championship for the team. And there he goes, overtaking Lance Stroll. Pretty good. We got Sophia Flosh. She's sort of falling away a little bit from the pack. But we're on the mediums. The cars in front are on the mediums. There's soft on a couple of cars. Even Max is on the soft, and he's not making an impression on the race too much right now. The last thing I'd want is Sophia to crash and not pick up points on her debut Formula 1 race. Yellow flag. Crash involving multiple cars. Oh, she's down to P11. That's no good. It's sad news, guys. Flosh is very slow right now. She's lost positions to Gasly as well. Gasly's up 8 spots. That's crazy. And Norris is past Sophia. No, Sophia, man. Come on. Not been mad. You know what I mean? But the tyre wear on the car as well, it just keeps going down and down, even though I'm not pushing the tyres. Which is pretty crazy. It just shows how the stats do affect like tyre wear and the pace and stuff like that. But yeah, she's actually pretty slow. Which made me think the Haas. Who's on a yellow flag? Who's crashed? We've had a multiple car crash. We have debris. Give me a safety car then. I want a safety car. There we go. It's a Williams and an Aston Martin. It can't have been that much of a big crash. Oh, why'd they both stop? Give me a position. Albon penalty. Not going to make too much of a difference though. It's a bold strategy, guys. I can't believe this, right? I boxed both the cars at the same time. Sophia Flosh is obviously in 15th, but she's so far behind that she's right next to him in the box. It's absolutely hilarious. It just made me laugh. It was actually pretty funny. Anyways, I decided to take the extra box because the Red Bulls did. And now we've got extra tyres to use at the end of this race. We didn't push the hard too much and there's only 11 laps to go. We set P4. We're pretty close to the cars in front of us anyways. Sophia's not though. She's down in 15th right now. So she's going to have a lot of time to make up. I'd like to see Hamilton on the podium, and of course we're going to fly past Lance Stroll. VSC. Oh, she crashed. Sophia, no! She's out. Sophia Flosh has crashed. Where is she? What was she doing? She's by herself. Last corner of the track. She spins, rear wing, finished. Car in the wall. Oh, it's terrible news for Sophia Flosh. But we'll conserve everything. We'll bring everything back up and then we'll go for the overtake on Lance Stroll and see if we can catch up 13 seconds. 13 seconds? I don't know if that's possible. But we'll give it a go. It's actually pretty shameful that it's not a full safety car, if we're being honest. But that's okay. Kind of sad. But, you know, it would have been good to be sort of on a level playing field. Be right next to each other at the front of the pack at the end of the race. But, you know, we'll keep the VSC. And we're past Stroll right now. 12 seconds to Verstappen. If we can finish in front of him, that would be great. Sophia Flosh crashes out. Pretty sad, but that's just the way it is, unfortunately. We've got a bunch of fuel to use with 5 laps to go. I mean, it's possible we could catch up here. It's very possible. Where are we looking at for Max? The mediums are drying out. I think we might be able to get P2 here. Where are we? Where is he? He's down there. Wow, that's a lot of room to catch up in a few laps, isn't it? 3 seconds, 2.8, 2.3, 2.1. Next lap, look how close we are. Down this lap, we're not going to get him just yet. We're closing in though, we're closing in. Maybe for the straight, if we could get DRS. We're not going to get DRS. Is he going to get DRS? Please tell me we can actually get DRS on the back markers, right? No DRS on the back markers! No DRS on the back markers! Bro! How does that not make sense? That is unbelievable. We're losing time and time on him. Okay, we're within DRS, but we're on, well, Perez. Anyways, Perez is on the last lap. He's going to win this race. Failing, well, if there's a huge failing, then obviously he won't win the race, and maybe we can, but we're going to be looking to take home a P2 here. Let's get to that DRS straight. That is going to be where I think we make the move. Here we go. DRS. See you later, buddy. You are not winning a championship this season. That is because the Mercedes team are. Let's go, Lewis. We'll take him past. Was that McLaren as well? Sorry to Flaw. She couldn't make it, but, you know, we'll give her a medal to George and everything will be okay. And there we go. Don't use up all the fuel, please. The gap is nice. Don't worry. Perez has won the race. We won't win this race, but across the line, we win both championships in the first season with a Mercedes team, with a woman in the car. Let's go. Sophia Flosh and Lewis Hamilton finishes P2. In the last race, it's Abu Dhabi. Nicely done. And there's Lewis. He picks up P2 in this race. Nothing, you know, not spectacular enough. He started P2, finished P2, fastest lap of the race. Pretty good. And it's confirmation, guys. George Russell. Look, you know, team for Georgie Boy. He's a free agent. Someone gonna snap him up, but Max Verstappen wins the championship. No, he doesn't. He finishes second. Oh, there we go. Lewis is now officially the 8-time world champion. 10 race wins, 18 podiums, 4 sprint wins as well, with 6 pole positions, 3 fastest laps. And over, how many 0 DNFs? 0 DNFs across the board, 4 DNFs for Perez. It's pretty good, actually. 10 race wins, max 17 podiums. Very similar. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if George picked up a podium on the last race as well, but 13 podiums for him, 1 pole position only. Wow. But yeah, there we go, guys. It's confirmation. And who won the fastest pit stop award? Red Bull did. Well, at least you won 1 championship, boy. Let's go, you know. But there we go. The championship is over. The season is over. The game, the season that we all wanted to see happen has won, and it's over. The Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. I've actually been to Petronas. It's a lovely place. Big up Petronas. We're in debt. Who gives them monkeys? There goes the end of the season, and this will be the end of this career mode. Championship results. The Mercedes wins the title. We win by what, 50 minus 3, so no, 50 plus 7 actually, so 57 to the Red Bulls. Yep, very happy with that. The Drivers' Championship, Lewis won against Max as well. George was in P3, so even faster than his rivals, which is pretty fun. Now, I mean, there's only one thing that I want to see left. If I hire 2 terrible drivers, and let's see where George and Lewis end up in the next season. Okay, perfect. Well, I mean, this is the end of the season, and the lights back on. Don't worry. Look at the we won the championships. Let's go. So we completed all the objectives for the season. Regulation changes. Where are the driver changes? The drivers in. Right, we should see them on this next day. Okay, so it's in. I did hire 2 F2 drivers just to make sure I didn't have the drivers that we had. We had Schumacher, Hamilton, and Russell. Let's see what if Sophia Flausch's got a drive. That would be insane. Ferrari have Leclerc, Aston Martin have Lance Stroll. Obviously, well, Antonio Giovinazzi is now at Red Bull, which means Ferrari's reserve has changed. It's Alonso and Sainz, and Theo Porcher is now there with Zayn Maloney as reserve as well. Up next is Alpine. They keep Ocon and Haas keep Magnussen, Gasly and Hulkenberg still there. And the reserves, Ayuma Owasa is now at Haas. Interesting. Alexander Albon still at Williams with Oscar Piastri at McLaren. I'm gonna guess Lando Norris. And George Russell's back at Williams. Unbelievable. I wonder, did Mick Schumacher get a drive? Did Lewis Hamilton not get a drive? This will be unbelievable. Alpha Tauri have Yuki Tsunoda, and Alfa Romeo have Bottas. And Daniel Ricciardo re-signs in car number 2. Alpha Tauri and Zhou is there as well. So that means, did Lewis retire? Or what? No, Lewis is a free agent and no one signed him for the season. That is crazy. So everyone else is signed to an F1 seat, which is pretty good. Pretty crazy. Mick Schumacher also a free agent. No one signed Lewis Hamilton, but who cares about this? That is the end of the season, guys. The end of the save. Dennis Hauger and Frederick Bestie will take us forward. Here we go. Let's quit to the main menu. Get rid of that, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed watching. Can I delete it from here? Can't delete it from here. How do you even delete a save then? Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. This has been the end. We won both championships. Let's go. With Lewis Hamilton in the car. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll be back with some more videos soon. Take care and peace.